Hey Amy, thanks for sitting down with us today.
Sure, no problem.
So we wanted to talk to you about what kind of fraud you're seeing right now. Can you let us know what's going on?
Absolutely. Not sure if anyone's heard about work-at-home scams, but we've seen this come up a lot here recently. So it would be where someone invites you to work from your home. So if you're on the internet, you're looking for jobs, maybe you're just looking for a second job, something to supplement your income that you can do at home. So just working at home, like stuffing envelopes, processing billing for medical companies, doing typing, doing data entry, that kind of thing. And someone then will ask you, that's great, we're happy to hire you, but we'll have to have you pay up front for some training or for some materials or for coaching or something like that. And that's a big red flag. So basically, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So you're looking for a job, they're telling you you can do all these things from the comfort of your home. It's really easy. All you have to do is pay us to do one of those things to get you trained. So that's just a big red flag if somebody's asking for you to pay for something first before actually starting to do whatever job that they're advertising.
So do these people typically reach out via email and ask you if you want the job opportunity?
That could happen, but usually it's from where you're visiting on, on site, so online. You're actually looking for that and you're going out and applying for something, or say, look at a tagline that says, work at home, make your own hours, that kind of thing. So it's really probably both ways, but usually you're reaching out because you're trying to find something to supplement your income that you can do at home that's easy, or you have kids and you want to work at home. And so they're saying, these are the things that you can do for us, but we would need you to pay us first for these kinds of things, where you're never actually meeting with them in person, but you're sending them money, you're sending them something to actually debit your account so that you can get ready for them to work for them to pay.
So what are the red flags?
If they're asking you to pay for anything up front, to actually get you ready for that job, and if they're asking for your bank account to debit that for them, then I would not do that.
So they're actually asking for people's bank account information.
Yes. They're saying, if you'll let us, have your banking account information, or if we can log on to your online banking, we'll do a transfer for you, things like that. So it's almost like saying, we'll let you work for us, but you're going to have to do this first. And it usually ends up being that you're divulging personal information, or that you're paying them ahead of time before you even start with them. So most companies would actually pay for your training or pay for anything that's coaching wise or materials that you might need. That's not something a company would ask you to pay for up front and ahead of time before you actually start working for them.
Right. So if somebody has given out their information, or kind of the scam happened to them and they fell for it, what is the next step?
I would say if you've given out your information and it's your banking account information, contact your financial institution and let them know what's happened. And then we can do a little research if to find that out. Or you can contact the Better Business Bureau about that type of business, see if that is a locally known business, it's reputable, things like that. Those are the things that you should do ahead of time before you start working for a company, is to check them out and make sure that they're a legitimate and a well-recognized company in your area. And you can do that, like I said, through the Better Business Bureau. You can talk to your state's attorney general if you feel that you've been scammed by somebody that's trying to do something like this, or report it to the Federal Trade Commission.
So there are options.
There are options if you think you've been, duped into doing something that you shouldn't. Don't sign a contract or make a payment without doing that due diligence first, though, because if you do that, then they're going to have something that says, well, we didn't, coerce someone into doing this. They signed this agreement. And, they actually paid us out of their own free will. So, again, just don't sign a contract. Don't make a payment without doing that due diligence. And Better Business Bureau, State's Attorney General, those are things that you can do in your own area to figure out if that's a reputable enough business.